Hi, my name is Annie Carson Dangud. I graduated from Emory's MCH certificate program in 2018, and I currently work as a data analyst for Pinal County Public Health in rural Arizona. I'm excited to chat with you today and share a bit about the power of documentation. So when I started working for this rural health department, my task was to manage data systems and the electronic health record software. Onboarding with those existing projects and major software was kind of like solving a mystery, and some of the challenges I encountered might be familiar in your organization as well. The first was that information is often decentralized. So the experts that had the knowledge I was looking for maybe didn't have it written down or saved in a shared location. A lot of that information was just transferred via email. Oftentimes, process updates were inconsistent, so although people were constantly modifying how they did things, it wasn't always written down or shared in a consistent format. And lastly, onboarding requires extensive knowledge transmission. And sometimes if that didn't get shared before a person left, you really had a gap of that institutional knowledge. And it kind of led to having to solve a mystery to figure out how things were done and where to move forward. So my solution to these issues was to create a wiki. So a wiki, it can be a private platform for documenting and organizing information into an easy to use living repository. This is something that often can be hosted internally on your enterprise software, such as in Office or Google. So the features of a wiki that are really useful for combating those challenges is that information is all centralized, process updates can be embedded, and onboarding really can be streamlined. I'm going to share two different examples about how we used a wiki to overcome some of these challenges. So the first one is our data wiki. So this was created with the purpose of data users and program managers to use to update and keep a record of all of the different software and data projects that they were working on. So this really helped with keeping our data centralized. You can see here a really simple index of all the different programs and projects that we worked on that use data. And you can click on any of these links and get more history. So for example, in this monthly vaccine report, there's a purpose statement about why it's done, explanation about where all the different data sources come from, step by step about how to run the report, and then even who should be the recipient of that report. It's really easy to keep process updates just embedded in how we do things. So for example, this page explains how one of our public-facing dashboards gets created and updated. There's notes about exactly where the data comes from, tips about analysis, and dates on when it was last updated. And lastly, it makes onboarding to any of our data projects really easy. Right here is a page that's dedicated to a visual about our server organization, so people can understand what data sets we get from the state or other counties, what is automated, what is manual, and just really understand the flow a lot better. One of our other wikis that's been successful is our EHR wiki. That's been targeted for our EHR administrators and our clinic staff who use this software every day. So once again, we're consolidating information by making one place that people who want more information about the EHR can go to. Previously, we had folks contacting different staff members or just general IT support with questions, and now we're able to direct them right to this wiki and they know that's where they'll get their information. It's easy to keep our processes updated. We have sections just called updates and FAQs where any changes to our program are explained with screenshots and detailed information. And lastly, it's made onboarding for our electronic record systems much easier because we have pages just full of how-tos with detailed steps, as well as links to frequently used websites and any kind of onboarding trainings that are needed. So overall, the impacts of these wikis have been very big. Our clinic staff have an easier time onboarding and ability to find answers about the electronic record system. Our health record admins are able to more quickly respond to our staff's questions because they have a repository of information at their hands. And our data analysts are able to more effectively switch between projects, knowing that the details about what they're leaving off is clearly documented. So overall, we've been able to focus on work that builds instead of duplicates efforts, and have been able to work toward a more collaborative and effective health department. So that's all for this presentation. Thank you for your attention, and I would welcome you to reach out with any comments or questions. I'd love to connect. Thank you so much.